Hey YouTube, this is Southern Prepper 1. A few things in this video. First of all, I didn't go to it, but listened to the radio, and there was a fire, and it sounded like it was under a metal carport or in a metal building, and it was an outdoor wood burner, the one you put the wood in outside and you heat the water inside. And that was on fire, and a huge amount of firewood. I guess the firewood was inside the building too, or inside the shed. And it was extreme fire load. That's what fire load was high enough where they used foam, and they actually asked for more foam to be brought. That was probably because it was hard to get in there, so the foam makes your water go a lot further. So if you have your firewood stacked in one place, you might want to reconsider that. Multiple spots in case you have a fire and destroys all your wood supply, which first of all, that's a huge fire load. A year's supply of firewood, especially if you live up north where it's cold. Maybe you want to have a lot of smaller locations for your firewood. That way if you have a fire, first off, you don't lose all your firewood, and secondly, you don't have a huge fire, because a huge fire can then spread to other things. We have extreme fire danger in my area. I think we're up like to 40 days, 41 days, with only 1 day of rain. I think it was like 0.43 at the airport. So we are extreme drought right now. So you have to be very careful. If you live in my area, don't even burn anything outside, not even a little bonfire. Because if it gets going and we got a little wind, it's going to burn a lot. Next, I am going to do something a little different than I normally do this week. I'm going to make a list of things I'd like to get accomplished. And there's a few things on this list, and I left space on this side because I always get off task. And that way if I get off task, I'm going to write what I did on this side, and I'm going to see if next week I can accomplish my goal. And that's for a few reasons. First, it sort of keeps me focused because I like to jump around. And jumping around is not good. And I want to really prioritize what I need to get done next week. And if I have a list right in front of me, I have a huge list of, oh my goodness, millions of things I want to get done around here project-wise. But what I did was I picked a few and put on this whiteboard, and next week, hopefully I can accomplish it. And I'm going to be accountable. I'm going to do a video next week. And see if I've done what I needed to do. And if I don't, accountability, you guys can holler at me, send me bad comments, call me lazy, something. So that's what I'm going to do. Next, I want to talk about getting organized, getting rid of junk in your life. I see a lot of preppers buy all this junk, and I call it junk because if you don't store it properly, it turns into junk. Or you buy stuff and you don't even remember you have it, so you might rebuy something. I've seen preppers do that. Also, if you need to rotate things and use things up, you've got to be able to get to it. So get organized, please. Too many preppers are not organized, and that does a few things. You don't know what you have, and let's hypothetically say you need to leave very quickly. You need to leave your house. If you're not organized, you're not going to grab the right stuff. Next, if you're organized and you don't have junk, you're going to help you in case you do have a structure fire. If everything's thrown in a pile, it just creates more fire material to burn, disorganized, or you might have an electrical problem and you can't even get to your outlets because things are all over. So get organized. That is something that doesn't cost anything as preppers. Now you might not have the cool containers to put them in, but you can get boxes. You can do something to get organized. This week was a great week for my salvaging. Got a lot done, got a lot of cool things this week. Let me show you what I did. I was able to get 7 of these. A friend of mine was closing down her shop, and I got 7 of these, and they're wonderful. So I've gotten extremely organized. Field phones, everything has its place now. They're stored in these nice containers, so it was a blessing to get these. I got 7 of them. Got everything in the right place. And that way I can find it quickly if I have to bug out. But it's stored properly. I also got this nice cabinet right here, and I've turned this into all my reloading stuff. So all my reloading is in one spot. So that was awesome. So I got 7 cabinets. I got 1 wooden cabinet, and I got these 4 chairs. So when I have guys over, gals over, I had some metal folding chairs, but these are much more comfortable. Trying to get organized over here. Those are actually bunks. You can sleep 3. There's a little bit, not a lot of space on the bottom one, but a skinny guy like me can fit. Trying to get organized. So if I have to implement a retreat plan, it's implemented. I don't have to get ready to implement it. I also got some wax, about, I don't know, 100 and some pounds. It's a little dirty, but it cleans up with a little bit of water and a pad. I also got, gotta wash these up. These are candle molds. I got 4 of them, different sizes, so hopefully I'll be getting started and melt all this down. He did give me some wick, so that was awesome. Got all this for free, just had to go pick it up. I got a wheelbarrow. The only thing that was wrong with it was 2 flat tires. I pumped this tire up and it's held. This tire, there's no hope for it. So I'm gonna get a new inner tube, probably $8, $9, and I have an awesome contractor's wheelbarrow. A buddy got it for free, didn't want it, so he knew I'd appreciate it, so he called me and I went and got it. So it's been a good week for me salvaging. I also got some nice concrete slabs that are broken up, and I'll make another wall. I'll probably make it over there next to the other one, and I'll show you that right in there. So hopefully next week I might get to that. Salvaging, bartering, you got to do it. Only way to keep prepping on a budget, and I do prep on a budget. I got a lot of good stuff this week from my network of friends and people that know me. So develop that network, because if you can barter, if you can salvage now, when the crap hits the fan, you're going to need that same network to barter and trade and salvage with to get other supplies that you don't have. So scolding you right now is get organized. Too many preppers need to get organized, need to go through what their stuff, throw stuff away, give stuff away, get organized. That's my challenge for you this week. If you don't do anything else, but hey, sit down and organize some of your stuff, that's a major accomplishment. Thanks for watching.